Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Josh here today, and we're in. Let's see if you can guess it. Comment below if you know where I'm at, and I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video. Actually, see if you guys can guess. I'll give you a little preview here, and do a little 360. Boom. Comment the city below, okay? If you get it, we're gonna give you a $60 set of King props, okay? I know you guys need props. So today we're gonna be talking about photo booth business names, all right? So this is a travel vlog coming at you live from the hotel, and how to pick a business name, okay? A lot of people get kind of hung up on this more than you need to, but at the same time, you don't want to rush in and pick something that you know, you're going to be stuck with for a long time. So photo booth business names is what we're talking about. So how to pick one. Okay, so you just got your photo booth, you want to start a business, and you need to figure out how to name your company. So what I recommend doing, now what I did, so you know, we started our rental business in 2012, right? And we named the company Photo Booth Dallas. Okay, and the reason why we did that is because that specific keyword got searched in Google 500 times a month. All right, so Google likes whenever there's information for people regarding their topic that they typed into the search engines. All right, so I'm gonna repeat that again. Google likes when you can provide a topic for them, content for the topic, right? So, and what I mean by content is like you have a website that answers the question of whatever they're typing into Google. All right, so you need to think, if you're gonna name yourself, like I'm looking at this lamp over here, right, in the room, like if you're gonna name yourself like a lampshade photo booth, right, you gotta ask yourself, first of all, is somebody gonna be typing that into Google trying to find you? All right, and most of the time, if it's super unique, there's gonna be, you know, they're not gonna be typing it in. So you have to be creative and unique at the same time, and it's a little bit challenging. And like for us, you know, even though like we were like Photo Booth Dallas, and it's not like unique, right? It's just like, it's like a phrase more than a company name. But it turned into a big brand, and it's still around now. And next year will be actually 10 years of Photo Booth Dallas, right? So what you need to do is come up with some names, but also make it easy for people, okay? So you need to understand that like people are going to be typing this in to Google on their cell phone, right, to find you. So if it's something that's super long, or like for example, right, like a lot of people have like Snaps Pics photo booth, right? Now it could be SNAPZ PICKS or PICS or SNAPS PICKS or PICS, right? So it's really confusing, and you're going to get confused with other people. So you want to make sure that, you know, like 2-3 words, maybe 4. Try to get photo booth in there if you can, all right? Because if it's just like a random word or something that doesn't tell the customer like what you do right away, then it's going to be hard for them to understand, right? For example, like if you think like Roto-Rooter Plumbing, right, or DFW Air Conditioning. I'm just kind of coming up with names right now. Milestone Electric, right? That's a big one, right? Milestone Electric, they're a big company here in Dallas. So if you, like, you know what they do, right? Just by saying the company name. It's not just, like if the company name was just Milestone, you'd be like, man, what do they do? Like I would think it's something like, has to do with travel, or I don't know, birthday set, I don't know. Like it's just crazy, right? Like Milestone. So make sure when you're coming up with your names, you want to name it that something that, oh, I know exactly what they do just by their name of your company. Okay, Photo Booth Dallas. It's what it is. It's where it is. Real simple. Okay. Now you're a little bit late if you're going to try and do like Photo Booth Denver or Photo Booth Miami or something like that, because most likely those names are going to be taken. Although if you're in a small city, it may not be taken. So you want to make sure that, like, you can go. I like to register my names at namesilo.com. So that's NAMESILO.com. Namesilo.com. Let me tell Alexa to turn off the music. Alexa, turn off the music. All right, there we go. Now I can focus. So namesilo.com, you can go there and search for your names. The reason why I like them is because they're what you call like a lot of people who sell domains. Like, you can get domains anywhere, right? Like GoDaddy or whatever, but there's only a handful of people that actually registered the top level domains on the internet. And so if you go to namesilo.com, it's really easy to use. I think it's $9 for a domain, and sometimes it's even cheaper than that. So I would recommend doing that. Go there and you can start your search. Okay. Now also remember, you can do .net, .org, .co is another big one. And then before you register your domain, you want to make sure to go to the Patent and Trademark Office. Okay, because a lot of people are getting in trouble lately because they're registering something that's already in business, and maybe somewhere down the line you get caught, and well, not caught, but I mean, they discover that you picked a business name that's infringing on their trademark. So you want to make sure that you check first of all in the beginning. All right, and then once you check, I wouldn't recommend getting a trademark right now. A lot of people ask whether they should get a trademark. I don't think it's worth it in the beginning. I think after maybe your first year, after you gain some traction, then you can do that. You can probably go onto LegalZoom.com and you can get a trademark on there real easily. I just got one the other day, for another business that I'm involved in. So. But yeah, back to the trademark thing. So where you want to go to search it, you want to go to TESS, TESS. Just type in TESS in Google. That's going to come up. It says basic word search, Patent and Trademark Office. You're going to click on that. You're going to go to the website, and then it's going to give you like a search bar, and then go ahead and search for what you're looking for. Like if you're typing in like magnificent photo booth or whatever you come up with, search that first. Check to see whether it's already registered. Now, the thing with trademarks, if it's confusing to any customer, okay, so if you have like my friend Nate Acosta, right, like he's got DNA events. If there's a DNA events in Dallas and then there's one in Oklahoma, that's going to be a conflict, okay? If the Oklahoma one has a trademark and then my friend Acosta got his DNA events, that's confusing because someone, between Dallas and Oklahoma may get confused in the marketplace. Okay, that's how I like to think about it. So if you see something that's registered, if it says live, then it's active. If it says dead, obviously it's either expired or they didn't renew or something like that. So take a look at that. You can Google like name generator, get some ideas, but just make it easy, guys, because people are lazy and they're not going to type out something, onomatopoeia photo booth right .com. Like, just if you tell people like, hey, go to my website, like, hey, what's your website, and it's 56 characters, like, that's too much. All right, so keep that in mind. Remember, people are going to be on their cell phone. All right, so go to namesilo.com to get your domain, and then they also do hosting. I won't recommend doing the hosting there. Okay, your hosting is where you're the data that's for your website. All right, so you can register your domain and have your website builder on two separate companies. Okay, so for example, you can register your domain at Namesilo, and then you can host your website and make your website on GoDaddy or Squarespace or Wix or SiteGround, all those different companies. All right, so those are some of the tips for your photo booth business names, and let me know what you think. And for those of you who got it right, I'm going to see the time frame of the comments below. Okay, make sure if you did comment, put your time frame that you commented on there, so we know that you're not cheating. But this is Las Vegas, guys. We're at the Encore Hotel. That's the new World's Resorts, and a bunch of new shopping centers. This used to be like a parking lot, which is kind of crazy. And they got a big screen right there. That's massive screen. Another billboard there. And yeah, it's a pretty nice room right here. If you guys want a room tour, go look at my Instagram at Next Level JP. I will see you guys next time. Take care.